Hello friends, hope you are all fine and doing well. We are into the discussion of this book called What I Talk About When I Talk About Running by Haruki Murakami. This is an amazing book. We have completed 8 chapters from this book and today we shall be starting with chapter 9 of this book. This is the last chapter of this book and the title of this chapter 9 is At Least He Never Walked. I have shared the links of all my previous videos related to this book in the description below. He starts this chapter by giving a very important lesson that once when he was around 16 and nobody else was home, he stood in front of a large mirror and checked his entire body from top to bottom and started to count all his visible deficiencies. As he got to 27 items, he got sick of it and gave up. He thought, if so many visible parts of his body are worse than normal people's, then if he starts counting other aspects like personality, brain, things of this sort, then the list will be endless. He says that 16 is an intense, troublesome age. We worry about little and pointless things. But as we grow older, we start to recognize that although we have many shortcomings, but we should focus on the good points and on our strengths. Next, he says that even after some 40 years, as he is waiting for a triathlon to start, this memory of so long ago suddenly comes back to him and he feels like all what he has ever done in life is a total waste. We can get a very important message over here, and that is, even a person like Murakami, who has achieved so much in life, also feels at times that all what he has done in life is a waste. Sometimes we all feel low and have this sense of emptiness in life. But it's all okay to feel low at times, as no one can always remain motivated and one should always do a positive evaluation of their life. Next, Murakami talks about the very first triathlon he ever participated in. During that time, the person swimming next to him kicked him very hard several times. Although during the competition, all these are expected. But as it was his first race, so this came to him as a shock. He talks in length as to how this bitter experience created a mental block in him, and this affected his swimming performance, and he didn't participate in any triathlon for 4 years. To overcome this, he hired a few swimming coaches to help him improve his form, but none were what he was looking for. He says, a lot of people know how to swim, but those who can efficiently teach are very few. There are many teachers who can teach according to their set and predetermined methods. But there are very few teachers who can adjust their teaching to the abilities and tendencies of their students and explain things in their own individual way. Murakami is giving a very important message to all those who are into teaching, and that is to understand the needs of the student. More than just expertise in an academic field, a teacher must also try to identify the ability of a student. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. Murakami is explaining that a teacher should tailor the lesson plan to different learning styles as per students' background and their learning abilities. Now this may sound like a daunting challenge and can be more possible on one-to-one scenario. But Even while teaching many students together in a classroom, a teacher can at least try to adjust teaching methods to address more student needs. So, the major key lessons from this part of the chapter is: number 1, we all have many shortcomings, but we should focus on the good points and on our strengths. Number 2, one should always do a positive evaluation of their life. Number 3, a teacher should understand the needs and abilities of a student in order to make the learning more effective and meaningful. In the next video, we will try to complete this chapter 9 and also this book summary. Thank you.